Welcome, Leo, to your monthly love reading for April 2018. Now, this will provide energies that you may be experiencing throughout the month. All right, they're going to be general, right? So if you would like a private or personal reading, you can go to the website Psychicloveheals.com to schedule something directly for you. All right, so let's see energies for Leo and love for April 2018. 10 cards for Leo. Okay. Yeah. Theme: Nine of Cups. Happiness. Feeling good about something, someone, maybe about yourself. Something that does make you smile, that makes you feel at peace, relaxed, or just adventurous. Maybe something that calls for your spirit, someone. Alright, seeing good signs. We'll see how that might go. The obstacle. And it could be about money, or it could be about an earth sign. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It could be stability that might be around. This is someone that you may be very much interested in, male or female, doesn't matter, but someone is kind of crossing your mind. But maybe it does require that you focus on your responsibilities, your income, maybe your jobs, if you have different jobs, maybe more than one, or whatever you might be working on. Stability is there. And that happiness does come around that energy. So the Queen of Pentacles showing up, more money, right? I believe Gemini had this, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is the husband, the wife, someone that you might be around, feeling good at home, secure, maybe financially as well, and your partner maybe around. You could be either some of you could be alone, right? And maybe this person comes through every now and then to maybe show support, show their feelings for you at time. But before you two can really tie the knot, maybe there are some things that you have to take care of. Maybe sometimes y'all might be away from one another. That's what I kind of get a sense of with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, recent past, being a bit tolerant. You know, you may have been provoked to say certain things to your partner. Maybe they were doing this because they knew that it was going to kind of trigger some resentment or some anxious feelings within you. Some of you were having to be patient, just breathe. Maybe you stated your case, but you did it in a way that didn't call for recklessness on your part, or your partner to respond in a way that was a point of no return, you know, where they were not going to be able to forgive you. So you could have been dealing with a more than one person in a situation, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some. The Eight of Everything, what could be maybe a lot of work, a lot of stress, maybe thinking about your partner a lot. Sometimes this is dealing with a past relationship, the home, the things that go on around the home, any kind of guilt that you might be ashamed of, certain things like that that's going on, I feel. So we will see why that might be there. A lot of you, it definitely looks like financial, but some other things could be going on emotionally. And it still could be that, in a sense, for many of you, it's like you feel this call, you feel this change that might be coming about. It's almost there, but it's not where you want it to be. So this is the fear that you might be having because you're still holding on to a past relationship or scenario where you found comfort, but there's something new that's there, a new change, a new way that you might be handling something, but you are afraid or just a bit wary of moving away from it for some of you out there. So that's why I feel the Tower is in reverse. All right, restricting yourself, kind of holding on, taking a stance where you might be a bit stubborn. All right, and fixated. You being a fixed sign, you could be fixated on, you know, doing things in the way that you want to do things, and not having someone else kind of tamper with your strategy, you know. So and your partner, that's the person that you might be dealing with. They may be bringing that towards you as well, which is meaning they're giving off this energy too. So you might be dealing with someone who is not willing to bend either. So you may be kind of stuck at a stalemate, so to speak. And your response is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So issues with spending a lot of money. You know, you may do it in a reckless way. Sometimes it's like going out at a spur of the moment and getting something that you really want. Maybe you felt like you put hard work in, so why not? But sometimes these are just things where you try to distract yourself and make yourself feel better, you know, in that moment. So money might not be coming in as quickly as you would want to replace what you've, you know, put out. So that could be some issues. Some of you could have been laid off. issues with just the stability at home at times. It doesn't mean it's a disaster, but I feel like it seems like you want more or could have more, but you just have to just watch the spinning. All right, now you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse as well. So this is how others are seeing you, or how your partner might be seeing you, and this is the stress that you are letting go of, a person that you might be letting go of. You know, the energy of greed where you're holding on so tightly to everything. You know, sometimes you might take a risk. Sometimes you might take a risk to express how you feel. For some of you this month, that may be something that's actually happening, and as you work through the process of learning to trust others, or maybe learning to trust your romantic partner, that they got it, you know, that they can kind of help you out in some way, that you're not going to be the only one who's, you know, driving the ship or taking care of things, or really, you know, keeping the marriage or relationship stable. So this is you not being protective so much, and then slowly but surely letting go. Now your partner, what they might be up to, they're heartbroken. All right, they may be feeling some kind of guilt, or they may have said something to you that kind of you know, it's stung a bit. They could be dealing with a marriage or a relationship that's ended for them, so they could be heartbroken because they can't reach out to you, or that you're still holding on to someone, and the restriction that might be there is causing an obstacle. So that's what I was meaning. You can almost have your wish of what you want, but not just yet, right? Because there does seem to be some stress, or maybe another person in between you two. All right, now the outcome, see that, you know, it seems to me that around everything that could be going on, money is definitely part of the equation, and two people may have separated because they need to kind of focus on maybe career. At times maybe you lost yourselves in one another, or lost the objective of moving away from an emotional disappointment and focusing on career, you know. So for some of you, it's maybe a new job you got, or you're looking for a job, you're working hard. Some of you could be moving, relocating, but you may have that plan. All right, and some of you may be holding on to something that you know, maybe because it's financially stable, before you are to take a leap of faith into something more generous. Maybe you feel like a partner is a provider for you, the other person might not be, and that's the energy of some of you holding on to that. It's like a way of being almost selfish in a way, because you or sometimes, you know, you're taking from your partner. They may not even know it. Some of you might know what the situation is. It won't be for everybody, but that's something where some of you are definitely trying to let go and maybe take a risk with a partner who you may not trust so much on a financial in a financial way. All right, so let's see messages for, let's see, clarify the Ten of Wands for Leo. Clarify the Ten of Wands for Leo. The Ten of Swords, the ending that a lot of you are needing to let go of. Even just putting so much work in, so much stress, things not working out, pushing, no return, you know, those kind of things going on. I feel for many of you, if you're holding on to someone, wanting that communication back, wanting that clarity, it might not be coming back for some, so you may be feeling ignored, or still going through the stress of the reality that you're leaving something behind. For some of you out there, let's see, clarify the Tower in reverse for Leo. Okay. We have, see, that's the story right there. So we have the Four of Cups, we got the Magician, and we got the Two of Pentacles. That's the energy I was talking about, of holding on to something or someone because maybe something ended, something that you may not have wanted to end. You may feel like that ending, you're threatened that something is going to come to an end for good, so you could be holding on. For some of you out there, yes, something did end completely, and that new beginning is there to start over, either on your own with someone new. Could be an Aries for some, doesn't have to be. But sometimes you're indecisive. Stay with the past, stay with two different people, or stay on my own, that kind of thing, because there are three different cards here, three different situations, three different scenarios that you might be facing. All right, now let's see your partner. Let's clarify the Three of Swords for your partner. Clarify the Three of Swords for Leo's partner. The Seven of Wands, again, I believe Cancer had this, where they were, someone was kind of stating their case, either wanting space, I'm not ready. Someone was saying that, or someone kind of moved on, and it's causing heartbreak. It's causing some kind of emotional disruption between two people, I feel. All right, so that seems very clear to me for many of you out there. All right, so let's see from the romance angels for Leo. Let's see at least 2 cards for Leo for April 2018. Leo for April 2018. Okay, whoa, we got 2 cards. We have engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So we have something is moving forward. There's an opportunity for some of you out there. It could literally be an engagement or a wedding or something that you might be thinking about, that you're working towards. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of money. You're trying to make plans and things like that. That could be some of the equation. And free yourself. All right, this is part of you letting go of whatever's ended, focusing on other things, maybe not holding on to your partner so tightly where you can't focus on anyone else, other opportunities, that kind of scenario, you see. So you can relate that to your situation. All right, do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best and enjoy.